So we're going to start this Monday with a week of looking at charts and graphs, starting with pie charts. Pie charts are great because of the fact that it shows the sections of a whole. So whenever you're looking at something that adds up to a combined 100%, it's great to use a pie chart for that reason. So it creates a visual of what a percentage of, say, 45% or any other number looks like. So to how to create this one, we're going to highlight A3 to B6. So these are the four components of the United States gross domestic product. You'll see that in 2014, the gross domestic product was $17 trillion. And then this is what made that up. The net exports is negative, it's in red. But we want to know the percentage. Now we don't actually have to calculate it because the graph's going to do it for us. So we can come over here to charts and choose a pie chart. And we'll bring this up here. And so what we see is we've got the consumption, the investment, the government purchases, and the net exports. But we need to know these data labels. So when we click over here and just choose data labels, they'll pop up. So there they are. Now you'll notice, of course, these are in the numbers and not the percentage. What we want, of course, we can do it this way, data options. An easier way, though, is to come up here, choose quick layout, and you'll notice percentage, percentage, percentage. So we can just click this one, and there it goes. So we can just change the layout up here, and then it'll change it down here and give us those percentages. And then we can just name this, and we're just going to call this 2014 components of GDP. So that's one. Now we can see here that we've got 64% is consumption, 17% is government purchases. The investment here in orange. One of the things we can do right here is if we go to home, we can make this a little bigger and bold it so it's easier to see. We can bold this as well, and then we can bold our percentages so they're a little easier to see. Now what we want to do, of course, and the reason why I like doing this is because now we can compare it to here fairly easily. So we go in and do the same thing. So we'll highlight these, insert, 2D pie chart, and we're going to just put it right underneath it. So like last time, we'll just come up here to quick layout and choose the second option. Then we'll highlight these, make them a little bigger, and bold them. Same thing on their numbers. Our chart title will be 2015. Now, so here we see 2014, 2015. Now by doing it this way, we can let the students immediately see the visual, and you'll notice really quickly, consumption increased by 1%, but so did net exports. So even though this increased by 1%, this also did, so that just means, of course, it's a negative, so they're kind of canceling each other out. Notice that investment and government purchases stayed the same. So once we do this over this 2-year time period, we can kind of get an idea roughly what the percentage should be consistently between 2014, 2015, and then also look ahead and see if in future years or in past years, if these percentages held the same. But then that way, it's nice here because if we use these numbers right here, it's going to take a lot longer for us to really get the idea of where these are over a year-to-year basis, because all we're going to see is if they went up or down. But really looking at this way is going to give us the story we want to be able to tell. And so that's one of the reasons why pie charts become really, really handy for us when working with numbers and showing different things to students.